We've done it, champions of England again for the first time in 5 years. I have to say, it has felt like a long time, but thank God we've finally done it. What a day yesterday was, full of emotion. The bridge was rocking at full time, and yeah, it feels so good, of course. And you know, of course, still reflecting on it. And today, of course, kind of reacting to the game. There wasn't a lot to talk about in truth. We did what we needed to do. Hazard with another goal, another important goal, and we defended brilliantly. But really what I want to do in this video is kind of reflect on what has been a brilliant season. Like 3 key things about that. Like a decade on from 04-05, we have the PFA Player of the Year in Eden Hazard, who's been absolutely amazing this season, a joy to watch. He just makes football look so easy. We've got a manager who is as good as he was 10 years ago when he first joined the club in Jose Mourinho, who's just an absolute genius. He is the special one. And we've got a captain, a leader, a legend who absolutely shows what it is to be Chelsea, who knows the fabric of the club, who knows the spirit and ambition you need to be the captain. That's JT, who's been absolutely immense this season. If he gets Football Writers Player of the Year, that'd be quite a fitting way to go out this season, because he's been absolutely brilliant this season. And after a few bad years in his career, he's really turned that round and gone back to what he was in 04 and 05, and probably is playing as good as if not better than he was back then. So absolutely amazing. And kind of reflecting on what we've done this season, played some amazing football, but also kept that brilliant defence, and that is something hard to do. Now, I don't want a club that plays one way all the time, because that to me is boring. What isn't boring about Chelsea is the fact that we have a manager and players who know how to play all types of football. We know how to grind it out. We know how to play amazing all-attacking football where we pass the ball around amazingly. We know how to be efficient. We know how to grind out results. We know how to be physical. We know how to use flair. You know, and to have a team that can do all of that, for me, is just amazing. And a load of credit goes to everyone, the club, the players, the staff, Roman Abramovich, the board, for investing the money and the time to get the players that we needed back in the summer, getting Fabregas, Costa, 2 players that are absolutely key, the missing pieces of the jigsaw, getting out the players we didn't need. And you look, Jose, he got his prediction right. We weren't as good last season, but we have been this season, and you know, it's just been an amazing season all round. Some brilliant days, the Burnley game on the first day of the season, Swansea playing some brilliant football, you know, West Brom, you know, games like that, the big games against Arsenal, Liverpool, where we came from a goal down and dominated Anfield. That was brilliant. Costa has just been immense. He has really fit into that blue shirt, you know what I mean? He's just been absolutely amazing for me. Probably, I know Hazard is Player of the Year, but for me, unfortunately, his injury has kind of affected his season a bit, but he's still got 20 goals, and he's still got that crucial goal in the final against Tottenham. So he's had a brilliant season, brilliant first season in English football. And you know, all of this has come to basically, I mean, comparing that 04-05 team, which for me was brilliant, probably the best in my time of supporting Chelsea, just the way that team was and how confident we were able to effectively win 1-0, and just that defence, that team, Lampard at his prime, you know, all of that. And you know, I don't like to make comparisons because the league back then wasn't as competitive as it is now, so probably you could say this achievement's brilliant, and also different times, different players, but you can definitely see similarities. And you know, what I'm going to be doing is doing my team of the decade. So when pretty much, of course, it has been over a decade since Roman's come in. Of course, that was last year, you could say a decade, but in truth, it's been really a decade since Jose came in, and that was when our success period came in. So I'm going to be doing my team of the decade from like 2005 to now, of my players in that time that I believe are the best. So I'll be doing that soon. And yeah, give me your thoughts, guys, on the season. What were your favourite days? Who have been your favourite players? Of course, I'm sure Hazard's going to be up there. He's been immense this season. And yeah, what do you think we can do next season? In what ways? Because I think we do need to improve. That's another video I'm going to be making. What ways we do need to improve, but we need to defend this title. I think we can do that. Improve in Europe. There have been some bad days, but every season has bad days. And yeah, it's just been a joy to watch this season, and yeah, it feels so brilliant to be champions of England again. Probably our best domestic year in terms of league since 04 and 05, in my opinion, or 5 and 06. You know, we really have dominated the league. We really have been the team that no one else could catch. From day one, we've been brilliant. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I mean, it's just absolutely brilliant. I'm a bit drained emotionally, as I'm sure all of you will be. Luckily, we have 3 games remaining, and Stevie G, you're going to have to do that Guard of Honour. Hopefully they do it. And this is what I'm going to say. Some people were saying to me, it is a tradition, it's not a law, of course. But what I wanted to say to Liverpool is, you claim to be this very classy club, and if you want to come down here and you don't do it, to me that just says a lot about you as a club, if you're not going to do it. But if you're not going to do it, then fine. But it would be funny to see, and quite appropriate really. I retweeted loads of brilliant tweets that were put up yesterday, some brilliant photos as well. So thank you so much guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter @Chelsea, and yep, I'll see you again up the Chelsea.